The life of Joseph is one that is marred by controversy. He is a righteous man who loves God with all his heart and who keeps the law of God and has written the law of God at the tablet of his heart. He has therefore gained so much favor from his father, such that his father sees nobody else but Joseph in all that he does. So this God-fearing nature of Joseph does not please the enemy. And so he starts to plot and to look for which ways he can bring down this God-fearing young man and destroy his destiny. And the first people that he uses are the people around Joseph, his own family, his own brothers, who plot to kill this young man so that the father does not continue to love him, so that he stops being so righteous according to them. Joseph became a dreamer, and he would go, and every time he dreamed, he would come to them and tell them, you know what, my brothers, this is what I dreamed. They did not like him. They started to develop such kind of hatred and jealousy. And the enemy used these brothers even to want to kill him. And so they plotted to throw him into a pit one time when he goes to check on them in the fields as they grazed. And one of them, God changes their minds. And one of them says, you know what, we don't have to throw him into the pit. Why can't we sell this young man to the passers-by? He can be of benefit to them. And so they sell him to those merchants who are headed to Egypt. When they get to Egypt, he is sold as a slave boy to a man called Potiphar, a man who had a high rank in that country. And so this young man worked so hard, and he still kept the law of God, and he still respected and honored the name of the Lord. And because the enemy had not stopped at the brothers, he now gets into the wife of Potiphar, and she starts to look at him in a manner to admire him, and started desiring to sleep with this young man. And one time, she forces herself onto this young man, but then he flees. And as he was running away, he left behind his gown. And that is the gown that this Potiphar's wife comes to use against Joseph, with allegations that he wanted to rape her. And this kind of mistake finds Joseph in jail. Again, God comes through for this young man, because somebody comes looking for one who can interpret dreams. And they are told that Joseph is somebody who interprets dreams for them in prison. And so he can be of help to the king. And when Joseph goes to the king and interprets the dreams of the king is very pleased with this young man. And he says, you know what? I'm going to promote this young man. Why is this happening? It's happening because God has shown favor upon Joseph. God has surrounded this young man with his protection. Even in prison, somebody is able to identify him, and he is able to get him out of prison. And when he gets to the king's place, he is promoted to become the governor of Egypt. Such a high rank in a foreign land with strangers. This is what God can do for you. Whenever they plot evil against you, I am telling you to remain righteous before the eyes of God. Whenever they put allegations and heap allegations against you, remain righteous before the eyes of God. Fear the Lord with all your heart, because fear of the Lord means that you have kept his law. Jesus said somewhere in John that if you fear me, you will keep my commandments. If you fear the Lord, you will keep his commandments. And when you keep his commandments, God will never forsake you. He will always have you in his heart. He will always surround you with his hedge of protection. Fire of protection will be upon you. Everywhere you step, the enemy will plot evil against you, but God is going to turn it around for your good. That is what God does to a righteous man. What am I saying tonight? That you should remain in the position of loving God and fearing God with all your heart. You should remain as a righteous person, as God expects you to, so that when they go accusing you, when they go plotting evil against you, they will not win. The war and the battle shall be upon God and not upon you. And He will fight for you, and every evil thing they have turned against you, every single accusation, every single malice they have formed around you, God is going to turn it around for your good and for His glory. Thank you so much. Please remain righteous, remain fearing God and respecting the name of the Lord. There are more benefits to that than remaining a sinner. Be blessed.